Hey everybody, welcome back. Devin the OG, the original Grognard. Yeah, yada yada yada. We know who I am. So stepping into turn 3 of our playthrough of Battle at Dennewitz, against my buddy Ross, the Napoleonic PC Wargamer. Most of you who are probably coming to this video already know that he and I are playing this game PBEM and are recording it simultaneously and posting it as near simultaneous as we can for each other's fans. To watch the battle from both sides. Neither he or I are watching the other person's video, so we're trying to maintain as much of a fog of war as possible. So that's what we're doing right here. We're stepping into turn 3 of 54, a very long battle. Yeah, what happened? What did the French do? The French have continued to move up my right flank against my forces here. Let me get... They don't even have a name for this place we're fighting on. I mean, Uterburg is over here, but that's not really what we're fighting for. I got a few tripwires here. Yeah, these guys are sacrificial lambs. I know they're going to get destroyed completely. It's just how much damage can they do and how long can they hold on, while I get my other corps over here in position. These guys right here. And then my reserve, I've got a reserve corps that's coming on as well. Again, I've already talked about that. So basically, yeah, he is definitely pushed along the right flank. Got a wall of skirmishers out here. Main force of troops moving up behind him. He's got some artillery moving up. Moving further out along the flank than I had hoped. His cavalry is still moving out wide. I think he wants to use it to counter my cavalry. But he outnumbers me, and my cavalry is not very good anyway, so it's not like I'm going to be making any offensive moves with him. But if I can keep his cavalry pinned down, then maybe I can buy myself some more time. Other than that, the only thing I really saw was just continued corps movement up the road. That's it is what it is. So that's the circumstance. That's the situation. Let me go ahead and pause this and do some movement, and we'll be right back. All right, yeah, so there's a reason why I don't record the movement. It took me about 20 minutes to do that. So you don't want to sit, and you don't want to sit there and watch me move my corps around for 20 minutes, and I don't want to have to try to talk for 20 minutes. Long story short, shifted my cavalry over a little bit more this way just to, I don't know, pull his cavalry off. I don't want his cavalry flanking me, and so it's pretty much all my cavalry, and I'm outnumbered. I mean, one of my stacks has got like only 160 men in it, and one of his stacks has got over 200. So I can't get into any real procrastinated fights because these guys just aren't going to hold up to it. And again, they're quality D. You sneeze at them, they're going to run. Move my skirmish line up a little bit. Accidentally moved a couple of my troops up that I didn't mean to move. Again, I'm just going to assume they heard the wrong bugle calls. Oh, this guy should probably switch around to face the right way. And put him into line formation. So next turn, I'll have to move him back up. Very, very light screen of skirmishers. He's definitely got the skirmisher edge there. Reset up the line here. His first advances started running into my troops. I'm out of movement. Now let's go ahead and move him one more. Okay, so and that's all I got for that. This cavalry moved up a little bit. Yeah, the rest of I'll remember it here eventually. Third Corps under Bülow. Yeah. It's starting to come together. It's starting to look like formations on the move. But, yeah, I'm spread out over a couple kilometers worth of terrain. Broke down my cavalry a little bit more. Dragoons in the front, Lancers in the middle, and regular cavalry in the back. Those are Pomeranian cavalry, NKR. I'm not sure what the NKR means. There's some horse artillery. Landsknecht something, I'm sure. Landsknecht Regiment, or probably DR Dragoon Regiment. So, and then what do I got? I got just regular infantry, Pomeranian, HR. I really do need to look up some of these definitions. So that was the movement. I got nothing really to shoot at. Except for we're doing some skirmish fighting over here. So let's just go ahead and get some shots off. Whoops, we do not want a melee. Cancel the melee. Melee. Clear melee. We want to shoot. There we go. One man. Again, we're not going to see a lot of casualties. These are skirmishers in loose formation firing at each other in the woods. You know, 1 or 2 guys most. If I get three kills, that's pretty damn impressive. So, yeah, we're looking probably even odds, 120 men. He's probably got 120 men per skirmish formation. I'm sure he's got line units right behind him. But again, this is just kind of a tripwire. Slow him down, cause a few casualties. But I am very worried about this right flank. He's got a lot of troops over there. And he just unlimbered, so I don't think I can shoot with that. Now let's take a look. View, visible hexes. Ah, I can. So what do we want to shoot at? Ooh, artillery there. I think what we're going to do is going to fire here. Oh, yeah, okay, I did dismount with them, so I can't shoot. And they're not horse artillery, so they can't shoot the turn they dismount. All right, well, I think that's about... Oop, I got the supply wagon way back here. Let's bring it up a little bit. Yeah, moving through these vast open fields. Well, they're not open, they're fields, but fields for days. But at least neither one of us are in dug-in prepared positions, and I think that's probably a good thing, because... that sucks having to fight against defensive positions. At least with this, we've got maneuver. We got a lot of maneuver. So when you have more freedom of maneuverability like this, you don't have exactly historical outcomes. And we're not looking for historical outcomes. We're looking to play a historical fight. So... if you're fighting a set-piece battle, you know, all right, there's the defensive position, here's the attacking positions, and it usually, unless there's minor tweaks here and there, you're usually going to show up with a similar outcome as to what history had. But these maneuver warfares, it's all maneuver, so you never know what you're going to run into as you're maneuvering around, because your opponent isn't going to play exactly what historically happened. I hope that made sense. I have a feeling I'm rambling. I should probably cut it here and get this turn off to Ross. I'll be back in a bit. All right, stepping into turn 4, and I just realized I need to start checking some lines of sights on stuff, because he may already be able to see this core over here. So let's go ahead and turn on visible hexes, and yeah, all right, he can kind of start. Okay, so he knows where at least a portion of my core may be at. Why is this important, you ask? Well, in the last turn, let's turn that off. All right, so just go over quickly what he did. He is definitely pushing up. Let's turn on the. He's definitely moving on Niedergorsdorf, and he actually started to peel units off here, so they may be heading up to Niedergorsdorf or Wilhelmsdorf. If he spotted these units, and I'm sure he has because he watched the replay, then he probably knows I have units up here. So we're just going to assume that we both know where each other's main cores are at now, and now we need to start rushing to get into whatever defensible positions we can. Up here at the forest fight, again, just advanced skirmishes. Some shooting back and forth with skirmishers, not much interesting. I just realized he's probably not going to push very much through this forest, because he's going to have to remain in column formation as he comes out of the woods. And if he can see, let's just go ahead and check visibility again. Okay, he might have a little bit of an idea Okay, he probably still doesn't know this entire massive wall of troops is here. I don't think he's going to push much through here. I think this is just kind of a feint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my line over. And one of the first things I need to do, let me go ahead and do this right now, is I'm going to change this cannon's facing. Oh, come on, select it. To this way so I can cover more of this approach, because I don't think I've got one cannon here and plus whatever infantry. This cannon is going to be needed over here. So, okay, we got that out of the way. Other than that, his cavalry continued pushing over. Again, if he's only got the 5 stacks, I mean, each one of his stacks outnumbers mine, and probably quality-wise outnumbers me, outdoes me as well. Knowing how he plays, he's probably going to bring these infantry units over here and anchor them in a square formation to keep his flanks geared, which is fine. Like I said, my plans are not to really attack him. I just want to try to pull that cavalry off and act as a threat. What I may do, and what I probably will do, is I'm going to take these 4 cavalry squadrons over here and shift them over here to meet up with the rest of the cavalry formation. And another thing I absolutely hate, leaders, whoops, not objectives. Every time I start the game, leaders on top. Gotta put the leaders on. I don't know why. I think I'm fairly certain in the Civil War, it just automatically does it for you. When it's a setting that's once it's set, it's set. Oh, and a sharp-eyed viewer did give me a little keyboard shortcut for the command range. It's K. You know how much easier that's going to make my life? So much more easier. I mean, I still got to go up here to push visible hexes, but I'll live with that. Anyway, so that is what is happening with that. Let me move my troops, and we'll be back for some shooting. All right. Moving those cores around is always such a lovely, lovely task to do. So what did I do? Decided to take the 4 squadrons that were over here along this road, covering a road to Jüterbog, which says no victory. Well, it has a victory point location in it, but oh, it's 200 points too. Oh well, I think I need the cavalry over here supporting this cavalry as much as I can. Shifted the line down a little bit. It doesn't look like it, but yes, I actually am shifting the line down. Got my artillery back on the hill. Tried to get that guy back that I misclicked last turn. This cavalry moved forward some more. Need to get them here as fast as possible. And the core is facing out or getting kind of almost looking like it's in column formation. Yeah, 4 brigades of infantry and 1 big ass brigade of cavalry. Okay, so it's now going to be a rush for Niedergorsdorf and Wilhelmsdorf. I'll hit Wilhelmsdorf first. I think his furthest most advanced unit is here. If he's already got stuff here near Niedergorsdorf, I'm probably going to lose that race. This unit is like 19 hexes. This unit is like 18 hexes, but I'm going through fields. So he'll get there first. Let's take a look at the lie of the land. Let's see. Do I have view ridge lines? Map contours. There we go. All right. That makes it a little bit easier. So I've got this nice hill that I can grab. I will probably be able to grab the heights overlooking Niedergorsdorf before he will. Just because, well, no, because the infantry is going to come down to Wilhelmsdorf. I'll push the cavalry and try to get them on the ridge line or the hill line. So at least that'll maybe give him some pause. One thing I will say, I love the idea and the concept of skirmishers. However, I hate trying to find the parent units for them. So every one of my corps or brigades have got 4 units of skirmishers that have been deployed from the main line units. I can't find the parent units. The numbering just doesn't make any sense to me. So, I mean, like, this is FJ East Prussian Infantry Regiment. But if I try to find I can't find the East EJ. I just can't find the parent units. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm just dumb. Always possible. Well, I suppose I could look at the units that are low in min. That may be the way I may have to do it, because yeah, most of my regiments are 700 plus men, but I've got a few that are 500. Yeah, all right. Maybe next turn I'll look into trying to suss that out and try to figure it, because I hate moving with the skirmishers alongside. I just would rather have them all. It's my OCD thing. I need nice and tidy. So yeah, let's take it. Where is General Bülow? General Bülow is right there. Let's take a look at his command range. And yeah, most of the corps is outside of his command range. Not good. I really should push. What I need to do, what I probably will do, is get him eventually moved into Kaltenborn, and that will be his headquarters. I'll place it, because Ross has mentioned this on occasion as well, that he likes to role play out in his head. I do the same thing. I think most wargamers do. So I would think Kaltenborn would be where he'd want to set up his headquarters at. So there's nothing really stopping. I'm keeping him back here. He's back here. He's got where are they? He's got some pioneer units back here. And I kind of see those as kind of his personal guard. I guess really there's no need for me to have pioneers on this map. I mean, there's no bridges for me to blow. I mean, you've got, what's that? That right there is just a stream. This is nothing more than a creek. So, I mean, I don't need to blow bridges or repair bridges. I just walk right across the creek. Now, if it was a river, it'd be a different story. But so I'm kind of keeping these pioneers back here as Bülow's personal bodyguard, but I probably should. And there's a staff officer as well for Third Corps. I really have no idea what he is. Okay, yeah, Command B, Leadership C. It's pretty good, but what does the staff officer do? Does he just act as an extra officer for the entire Corps? I don't know. But yeah, probably take the staff officer and Bülow and the pioneers and set them up in Kaltenborn. And just use that as his headquarters, because I think right there that'll give him. Let's take another look at Bülow's command radius. Oh yeah, now if he gets right there, that'll cover most of Wilmsdorf and Niedersdorf. So yeah, okay, that'll be a good idea. Yes, it's the little things like that that I spend agonizingly minutes trying to figure out. The big picture stuff, just send them that way. That'll be fine. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put my general. All right, so let's do some shooting. We've got a few shots. Again, we're not gonna see a lot of casualties. It's skirmishers on skirmishers. One man, yeah. Oh, he's already disordered. Oh, I'm disordered. He's not. Well, what the hell? Quality C. What am I looking at? Unknown quality. Okay. It's good to know that I at least outnumber him. He's got 70, 90 skirmishers. I've got 100 skirmisher, 120. I'll do some more skirmish shooting. You know what? Let's go ahead. Oh, he does have line units coming in there. But it looks like he's not coming up the road. He's going to push him out this way. So, yep, there he is. So it was made a good choice in moving my line down. That's good. We like that. We like that we actually realize we made good choices. Oops! Move back the other way. Somebody gave the wrong bugle call. Okay, couldn't unhitch them. I turned them so they can't shoot. Pretty much leaving just this artillery unit right here. Let's bring up visible hexes. Could shoot it as artillery, but counter battery fire in Napoleonic era was just so god-awful horrible. I mean, you're not... The chances of you actually knocking out a gun, not real good. You can put some fatigue on it, but you know what? It's just better. Just shoot at the mass troops of infantry. Yeah, let's just go ahead and fire those 8 guns there and do it at the unknown infantry. Boom! Not as much as I would have expected more from 8 guns. Well, they're only 6-pounders. If they'd have been 12-pounders. Do love my 12-pounders. All right, so I really think that's all the Gerschustein we're doing. Yes, I know that's not a real word. Just deal with it. Move him. Yeah, let's push him forward and let him get a shot off too. So, yeah, my skirmishers outnumber his skirmishers, so that's good. However, quality-wise, yeah, I'm not guessing mine's probably on the lower end. So that really is all the shooting, and I think that's all of what I'm able to do. I think I've moved everybody. Take one last look at everything. Everybody's highlighted. So yeah, I'll get this sent off to Ross, and you'll be seeing this probably in a couple hours. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms in the comment section below. See you later.